Righteous Felon Craft Jerky is the official jerky of BellyUpSports. For over a decade, Righteous Felon Craft Jerky has led the American meat snack revolution by concocting delicious, adventurous, U.S.-sourced jerky recipes for uncompromising carnivores across the country. With 15 different flavors to choose from, Righteous Felon has all jerky lovers covered, and by using promo code BELLYUP, you will get 15% off your purchase at RighteousFelon.com. Do your taste buds a favor today and rip into a bag of Righteous Felon jerky.
We got the conference semifinals, or for the quarterfinals for other people that don't necessarily understand the MLS playoff system. But we'll start things off with the East, man. We got the Hudson River Derby, NYCFC and New York Red Bulls. It's going to be in Citi Field. It's going to be in a one-off playoff games now. We're back to one-off games. Winner takes all. There's no, now we're going into back to,
regular
if there's
playoff.
a tie, if it's still tied, we'll go to regular, extra time and then go to pens if needed. So we're back to normal football for you guys that complain too much, or maybe you're not going to watch it because apparently now that Messi's gone, there's no one's going to watch this.
That will say a lot.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
I was going to go Red Bull, but knowing that NYCFC is playing at home and they're used to that weird setup as if film, I'll probably will say NYCFC in overtime.
Ooh. Yeah. Part of me, I don't know what it is. Like, part of me wants to think that Red Bull New York wins it.
If they win it, you might as well just put them in the final.
It's a very yin and yang with these two because I think they both do like different things that can kind of counteract each other. I mean, they have the familiarity with each other. According to Davi, Cushing has the best winning percentage against New York Red Bull, which is 50%. He said that. His words, not mine. So, why not? This can go either way, and I mean, it is in Citi Field. It's a baseball stadium.
It's a different feel.
It's just different in general. Not every team can get used to that. You know what? I'm with you. New York City FC. I agree with you. And I mean, either way, one of these teams is gonna have a lot of confidence going into that conference final game. So, yeah, I'm with you on that one. All right, next one. 4th place Orlando City SC taking on 9th place Atlanta United. Does the Cinderella story continue for Atlanta United?
That's hard to tell, but I'll say Atlanta. I think there, I guess, will be pressure also. But I think Atlanta, they're red hot. There's nothing. They beat Miami in regular time versus Orlando needed, I guess, the hand of God and being saved in PKs. I'll say Atlanta.
I mean, I gotta go with Orlando. I mean, I
have to. That makes sense.
I have to. But at this point, Atlanta is a scary team right now. At this point, because they are one of those teams that they're playing like there's no tomorrow. Yep. Like nothing is promised for them at this point. Shoot, even the interim coach, nothing is promised to him. So I mean, they're and that makes them such a dangerous team now, where they have literally nothing to lose at this point.
And all those players are also fighting for their spots because they know that there's a rehaul that's going to happen. And they have a veteran as McCarthy. I'm sure he has something to do with motivating those guys because he knows he's retiring. So that means you have the whole team saying, hey, we got to go as far as we can for him. So you see, they have like all of those things stacked up for them to make this happen.
Yeah, that's a good point. I'm gonna still rock with Orlando.
Well, you have to.
I still have. I kind of have to at this point.
Yeah.
Western Conference, LAFC taking on Seattle Sounders. They have a lot of familiarity with each other. Is it LAFC or Does Seattle find a way?
It's gonna
Can't.
be LAFC.
Yeah, I was about to say I don't think Seattle could beat the high press. So
They have a chance, but it might be one of those 80-20,
I
but
mean, the
but
way they
give me
played
like
against
the first
Dynamo,
20 minutes though. If you give me the first 20 minutes and LAFC is not playing as well as we expect them to within those 20 minutes, then Seattle has every opportunity to beat them.
probably. I just think that Seattle cannot play like they did with with how they played in the Dynamo because
Oh no.
they weren't great. Both teams were not great in that
Mhm.
playoff matchup. So, um, yeah, I think LAFC takes it. I don't think I think Seattle is just it's just not where they want to be just yet. There's gonna be a lot of soul searching with Seattle, man. It's a that team's an interesting team when you think about the offseason for them.
Right.
Because yeah, it's weird where they are. You look at Atlanta, it's like it's weird how they're there where they are, and it's also kind of on the flip side for Seattle. It's kind of weird how they're where they are because the way Shayan talks about them, you would think that this is like the worst team
It
in the
was
MLS. So that's where my point comes from. But yeah, so we both got LAFC, and then the last game is LA Galaxy taking on Minnesota United. I
it's
mean,
LA Galaxy. I don't think Minnesota's ready for it. I don't think that many teams are, unless it's a absolute choke work. I mean, Pitt
yeah, man,
still just turned down going with Ghana on so he can concentrate on the playoffs. I mean,
man,
that
that is
you
just
just turn down your national country. I mean, yeah, he wants it.
yeah, man. That just says you're a team player. Like no, that kind of rallies you a little bit, man. Now I am thinking LA Galaxy's gonna win it.
Yeah,
And it's like I said, it's one-off games now at this point. There's gonna be a winner go home. It's not winner go home. There's no made up game twos or threes now.
yeah. So all out.
Yeah. So what is from those four matches? Which one's the one that your eyes are gonna be glued to that TV?
I'll probably still say LAFC Seattle. Um, I guess I have stakes on probably those two because of some familiarity with some of the players. But I think that's probably be that one to watch because I think LA Galaxy got that game
There's a
covered.
lot of history between those two, so I think that also makes it kind of interesting. They played each other plenty of times in the playoffs,
Right.
so I think that there's that drama. Obviously, I'm gonna say Orlando and Atlanta. There's some history between those two as well. They both came into the MLS together. So a lot of I'm sure all the Atlanta fans are not wanting to want nothing to do with Orlando, and they hope they can beat them in Orlando. So we'll see, man. Atlanta United is going to be an amazing Cinderella story if this all continues for them.
Mhm.
And I'm grateful that I don't have a jersey bet on this because I don't need that. I don't need that drama in my life. Even though there is currently a jersey giveaway right now. So if you guys want to enter, make sure you guys check it. It's literally pinned on all our social media. So if you guys want to know how to enter to get a Rodri jersey, Spain or Man City, depending on how you feel, there is that for you. But all
I'm
right,
out to
Moose,
play.
go ahead and join, man. It's easy to enter.